Hi, Emily here from CURRENTBODY. I'm joined again by my lovely friend Lizette and her beautiful hair. And we are going to show you how to do a really nice glamorous Christmas hairdo, which is lovely cascading curls using the T3 SinglePass Whirl, finished with a fishtail plait over the top of the hair. So I'm using the T3 Whirl here, which has got single pass technology, which means that it's heated completely evenly throughout the barrel, so that you only need to go over each area of hair once. Now, you might notice I'm wearing a very funny looking glove. This is not a fashion choice. This is a glove that comes with the device. It's a heat resistant glove, and it allows you to hold on to the bottom of the hair and make sure that all of it is really curled around the barrel. So I don't know about you, but I used to use hair curlers back in the sort of 90s, and they always had a clamp, and you would clamp the end of the hair and you get that little straight bit at the bottom, where so it would obviously look like you've curled your hair. So things have moved on, and this is where we've come now. So you've got a tapered barrel to the device, and you hold the hair around using the heat resistant glove, so you get that really nice curl and you don't get that section at the end that's straight. So you can see it's a really nice, lovely curl there. So I've nearly finished curling the whole of the hair now. Now, the T3 Whirl has varying temperature degrees which you can use. So it's one of the things I really love about it, because you can tailor it to your specific hair type. So it goes from 60 degrees Celsius right up to 232, and it's completely adjustable, and the temperature is displayed in the little LCD screen that's right on the front of the device here. So I personally use this to create this kind of wavy look, which means I don't want a really curly ringlet, so I use it on a much lower temperature when I'm doing that. And then when I'm using it on lovely long hair like Lizette's, I use a slightly higher temperature, because I think long hair like this can take much more of a curl without looking unnatural. So I really wrap it around the bottom of the barrel and hold it in place for anything from 10 seconds to 30 seconds, depending upon your hair type. So many of the other features that it's got is the fact that it turns off after an hour, so you don't have to have that terrible OCD worry that you've left your curler on or your straightener on, because it will switch itself off if you do leave it on after an hour. So you can see I've curled the whole of the hair now, and I'm going to come in just a moment and show you how I do the fishtail plait upon the top. So I have sectioned off the top part of Lizette's hair here, so the bottom half has still got those lovely curls in. And what I'm going to do is a really simple fishtail braid. Now, when you look at this, it looks quite complicated, because it's quite different to a normal braid that we're used to. But actually, once you get used to it, it really isn't that complicated at all. So I'm going to separate the hair into two sections here. And then what I'm going to do is take a piece from underneath the bottom of the first side and wrap it over and gather that into the second side. Then I'm going to do exactly the same again. So take a piece from the bottom, wrap it over, and gather it in to the second side there. Okay? So at the beginning, it really looks a bit strange, and you kind of think, oh, am I doing this right? But actually, you'll find once you get about sort of 5 or 6 strands over, that it really starts to come together. Now, because we have got this lovely loose wave style, I'm actually leaving this fishtail quite loose at the top, because I think it goes in nicely with those really sort of gentle waves. But if you're looking for a more sort of done style, then you might want to really pull the hair together right at the top, so that you get that kind of neat feeling right at the top. So once I've done a few layers of this, you'll see that the fishtail really starts to take place. And obviously you can vary the thickness depending on what kind of look you want. I'm just taking small pieces at the moment right through, so that we get this lovely fishtail look. So you can see it's starting to take shape now. Now, I think this is a great style for a wedding, because what you could do is pop some little flowers or sort of little beautiful diamond clips or something like that right through the top of the hair here. And it really sort of starts to come together once you get those few layers down. So you can see that the fishtail is really starting to form, and I'm going to carry on now so that I braid right the way down to the bottom of Lizette's hair, and you get that lovely fishtail finish. So as you can see, I've just continued working my way down right to the bottom. I'm going to leave the really bottom section of the braid open because I think it looks quite sweet because it's got these little curls. And I'm just going to secure it with an elastic. And then I will ask Lizette to give us a twirl. I think this is a really nice little simple Christmas hairdo, or maybe even for a wedding. And if you really wanted to, right at the top of the braid there, you could pop in some sort of little flowers or crystally things, that kind of thing, just to emphasise the braid. But I think, you know, that whole effect is really, really nice. Lizette, can I ask you just to do a little twirl for us? Cheers, lovely. And it's really simple and nice. I think it'd be great for a wedding. And then if you just turn around for me and see, there you go. So there's the fishtail and these really nice curls courtesy of the T3 SinglePass Whirl.